Where's the goat? Where's the goat?
Tang Paste says, "Thank you, King, but I am just testing." Tang Paste says, "Thank you, King, but I am just testing." Tang Paste says, "Thank you, King, but I am just testing." Tang Paste says, "Thank you, King, but I am just testing." Tang Paste says, "Thank you, King, but I am just testing." Tang Paste says, "Thank you, King, but I am just testing." Tang Paste says, "Thank you, King, but I am just testing."
Key 6 Ink 6 says something wrong with. Key 6 Ink 6 says something wrong with. Key 6 Ink 6 says something wrong with.
Tang Paste says adjusting
Key 6 Ink
bitrate.
6 says something wrong with.
Tang Paste says adjusting
Key 6 Ink
bitrate.
6 says something wrong with.
Tang Paste says adjusting
Key 6 Ink
bitrate.
6 says something wrong with.
Tang Paste says adjusting bitrate. Tang Paste says adjusting bitrate. Tang Paste says adjusting bitrate.
Tang Paste says so you guys can have a good viewing and not deal with lag. Tang Paste says so you guys can have a good viewing and not deal with lag. Tang Paste says so you guys can have a good viewing and not deal with lag. Tang Paste says so you guys can have a good viewing and not deal with lag. Tang Paste says so you guys can have a good viewing and not deal with lag. Tang Paste says so you guys can have a good viewing and not deal with
Key 6 Ink 6 says the thing is repeating itself. Key 6 Ink 6 says the thing is repeating itself. Key 6 Ink 6 says the thing is repeating itself. Key 6 Ink 6 says the thing is repeating itself. Key 6 Ink 6 says the thing is repeating itself.
Tang Paste says because I have the streams up so you will hear the echo. Tang Paste says because I have
Reefstar
the
says
streams
her.
up so you will hear the echo. Tang Paste says because I
Reefstar
have the
says
streams
her.
up so you will hear the echo. Tang Paste says because
Reefstar
I have the
says
streams
her.
up so you will hear the echo. Tang Paste
Tang Paste says I need to see where the lag spikes are. Tang Paste says I need to see where the lag spikes are. Tang Paste says I need to see where the lag spikes are. Tang Paste says I need to see where the lag spikes are. Tang Paste says where the lag spikes are. Tang Paste says
Key 6 and GK6 says is the Barney or the Joker.
Oh,
Jet
you're gonna
says,
get
what
the
game is this?
Good, spit on that thing. You get me? Good, spit on that thing. You get me?
Donmoody97 just says 10K. Donmoody97 just says 10K.
P666 says definitely a lag going on. P666 says definitely a lag going on. P666.
Tang Pace says that is what I am trying to fix. Tang Pace says that is what I am trying to fix.
Tang Paste says, how does it look? Tang Paste says, how does it look? Tang Paste says, how does it look?
Tuk Tuk says, how do you grow fast? Tuk Tuk says, how do you grow fast? Tuk Tuk says, how do you grow fast?
Tang Paste says Instagrow server.
The Little Raid
Paste
says hello.
Says Instagrow server.
The Little Raid says hello.
Instagrow server.
The Little Raid says hello. Tuck Tuck says, how do I get into a Instagram server? Tuck Tuck says, how do I get into a Instagram server?
Key686 says it lit brain, that you have floating stuff objects where the water is.
Tang Paste says community. Tang Paste says community.
Mark says, are you Barney? Mark says, are you Barney?
Tuk Tuk says thanks, we'll try it. Tuk Tuk says thanks, we'll try it. Tuk Tuk says thanks, we'll try it.
Mark says hell yeah, Barney the goat. Mark says hell yeah, Barney the goat. Mark says hell yeah, Barney the
Mark says new Barney. Mark says new Barney.
Pace says, well, WTF the stream isn't lagging.
Mark says
Tank Pace says, well, WTF the stream isn't lagging. Tank Pace says, well, WTF the stream isn't lagging.
FLOWOLF says, do you accept Barney as your dinosaur? And Dinosaur.
FLOWOLF
says, do you
Leisha
accept
says,
Barney
I
as
hate
your
people who
dinosaur?
jump
And
to be
Dinosaur.
one. Never fair. Leisha says, I hate
Jeremiah
people who
Essex
jump
says,
to be
"Dang."
one. Never fair.
Key686 says it seemed like the graphics are a bit off.
Whimsy says Barney was a dinosaur. Whimsy says Barney. Welcome to Tang Nation. Welcome to Tang Nation.
Tang Paste says, what do you mean the graphics are off? Tang Paste says, what do you mean the graphics are off? Tang Paste says, what do you mean the graphics are off? Tang Paste says,
Whimsy says there is an echo as well. BTW, I don't know if that's normal here. BTW, I don't know if that's normal here. BTW, I don't know if that's normal here.
Welcome to Tang Nation.
Tang Pace says the echo. SPC, I have the stream up, you guys can hear it. Pace says the echo. BT says WSP. You guys can hear it.
Key686 says it just doesn't seem like it's HD.
Leisha says true Whimsy, but want me to join in. I play Path all the time. You'll beat them up. Want me to join in. I play Path all the time. You'll beat them up. Want me to join in. I play Path all the time. You'll beat them up.
FLOWLF says my cat is cow. Submarines will dance for the used napkins.
Tang Paste says, see no echo.
Whimsy says okay. I didn't know if you knew I waste trying to be rude. Whimsy says okay. I didn't know if you knew.
Key 6 and GK6 says new PC or something. Key 6 and GK6 says new PC or something. Key 6 and GK6 says new PC or something. Key 6 and GK6 says new PC or something.
Tang Paste says, okay, guys, lets me restart the stream. Tang Paste says, okay, guys.
Tang Paste says BRB.
BT says semen.